I think you should walk around in your life. This is my opinion, in a state of give, right?
Yes.
How can I give? How can I give my time, my courtesy?
Mm-hmm.
How can I give to people? Because if you're concerned with giving, and then Kelly's concerned with giving, then I'm going to be getting because you're giving.
True.
So the getting is just built in.
Oh, I got the chills.
If
yes.
everybody gives,
yes,
then everybody gets.
Right.
So if that's your focus, then when you look at your grandmother, who you maybe haven't given any of that kind of gratitude to lately, if you're in the mode of give, it comes more naturally to you. Go, I'm going to sit down and give her some gratitude.
Which she would completely treasure.
100%, yeah.
And it would change her day.
It would.
And I think that this is, if anything comes out of what you and I are saying right now, it's definitely stop and tell the people in your life how much you love and adore them.
Yes, for sure.
Don't wait for a holiday. Don't wait till something bad happens. Do it. I'm going to cry now. Because it's really important.
Sure.
I love Tyler Henry. He's the Hollywood medium.
Oh, I love that guy.
I love
we are watching his show. Yeah. Island are obsessed.
Yeah, he gave Ava and I a reading one time.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
No.
And he was, I've learned so much from him. And
he is a precious soul.
Yes, he is very, very special.
Precious is like, he's precious.
Yes. And he mentioned in his new show, we're just walking each other home.
Aww.
And it's like look at, we only have so much time with each other.
Totally.
And loving each other and being kind is the greatest gift that we can leave behind.
Absolutely.
So people remember us that way.
Absolutely.
We don't want to be turning around and saying, oh, I'm so sorry that I didn't do right by you. I'm so sorry I was rude, or I did this or I did that. And we all have really bad days. Of course. We all have difficult moments that we have to get through and change us, hopefully for the better. But it all comes back to gratitude, and
perfect is the evil of good.
Yes. Right.
Trying to be perfect or expecting yourself to be perfectly grateful or perfectly kind or perfectly sincere at all times is crazy.
I agree.
You just need to be good. That's all. Just be good.
Right. Also, that circle of friends around you is also really important because my mom would always say, you're known by the company you keep.
Absolutely.
And if you're afraid to walk away from people that don't treat you with gratitude, kindness, respect, and they're really not worth your time.
No, I agree.
Family member or not. It's like, if you're not being loved and honored in the way that you should be, you really need to stop and think about that. Because just as you said, you wake up every morning and you thank God or a higher power for your life before you put your feet on the floor.
I do.
And everything starts with you. So if the people around you aren't loving you and honoring you, they're not worth having in your life.
Well,
does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's like, when you're surviving a situation or you're on an airplane, you've got to put on your oxygen first. You got to start with the gratitude, right? You start the day before you can help anyone else. So I always go back to that because we, especially as mothers, we forget to take care of ourselves.
Absolutely. That's for sure. It's something I was thinking of when you were talking. Someone feels like they're off in a ditch. Their life is a mess. They'd have no control over anything. If you just start writing thank you notes,
oh, yeah.
I think all of a sudden things stop spinning. You can get a hold of yourself.
That's a really good idea.
If you just sit down with a pad and pen. I mean, even if you're off in a ditch to the point where you can't even afford a box of stationery, which I have been before. When I lived in New York, I used to buy a $5 tin of spaghetti and eat it for 5 days because I did not have money. I completely know what it's like to not have. I mean, obviously people have had it worse than me for sure.
But I do too. Yeah.
To be struggling and to be broke and to not have the freedom to walk to Barnes & Noble and buy the fanciest box of cards on the planet. And, You can sit down with a pen and paper and just start saying thank you. And I'm telling you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Big idea. Thank you is the key to forgiveness.
Yes. Which is the next book I'm writing.
Is it?
Yeah.